Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. This is Marilyn from Sweetwater's Cards. Welcome to my channel. I have a project share for you. I made a couple Shabby Chic cards that is pretty much my signature style. And I did very similar to what I normally do. And that is that I layer up the papers. And this paper line came from Hobby Lobby. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. It's a Prima paper line called Tales of You and Me. And I think it's a retired one. I'm pretty sure, although I did still find it at Hobby Lobby about 2 months ago. So I don't know if it's still there, but it was a big, thick one. Normally, you know, they're not, you have maybe 20 pages or something. And this one had way more. There was like 8 pages of each one, and there was like 5 different pages. So it was like double thick. And then what I did was I distressed the edges with my scissors, and so I put the Prima paper down first. And one of the things that happens sometimes when you're distressing, and it doesn't matter if you're using scissors, it doesn't matter if you're using a distressing tool, at times the paper can rip. But that's okay with Shabby Chic. Fortunately, that's one of the signatures. So all you do is you take up the edges that where the rip is, and you dampen it just a little bit, just enough to soften the fibers, and you curl back each end. And then what I do is I popped up a piece of lace, and this lace here, I'll show you. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it comes on a roll, and it's one of my favorites. And so I just cut out one of the little hearts and put it upside down underneath the rip. Then I put a layer, Then I put a layer of burgundy, and then I put another layer of the Prima. And then what I did was on one of the other pages in the Prima book, Tales of You and Me, there's this image of this little Victorian girl. And I love Victorian children and women and men. I just love everything about Victorian pictures. And obviously this is a copy, but it's still beautiful. And so I distressed the edges of it, and then I put this ribbon on, which I also purchased from Hobby Lobby. And this one doesn't come on a roll. This one you have to buy by the yard. So you either wait till it goes on sale or you use a 40% off coupon. And so I put a little strip across the top and a little one across the bottom, and then I put some cardboard behind it. That's what I use to pop up my cards. Yeah, it is. I use foam tape for small things, and probably for shaker cards, but I believe in using what we have if we have something that will work just as well, and it helps the environment too. So yeah, so I distressed the edges of the final cardstock and ripped the edges again, this time on purpose, and then I put another piece of the lace on top, and you'll see I have it down on the bottom as well. Then I did my flower clusters, and I have 3 in the corner, and then a little embellishment. And when I do my flower clusters, I always do it in an odd number. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. If you ask a real artist, they would probably know, but I did learn it in art class, and I've heard it a million times on YouTube. So that's what I did. I just put 3 flowers there, and then put some spray flowers that I bought from the Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, they're getting some better things in, guys. They really are. And then I cut out with some die cuts from Prima, some spellbinders, some greenery, and one of the greeneries, this one here, this one came from Little Birdie Crafts in one of their flower boxes that I got at Tuesday morning. But I don't have the box anymore. And then I put this little flower embellishment down here. I like to poke hidden things inside my flower clusters, and I think it just adds a really wonderful effect. And then I put a pearl on the picture, and put pearls up in the left corner and pearls in the right corner, and you'll notice I did 3 on both sides. And then the inside of it, I put the really pretty rose paper from the Tales of You and Me by Prima, and then I die cut out the pink paper and stuck it on top, and then die cut out the Feel Better Soon. And the Feel Better Soon came from AliExpress, a die from AliExpress. And so yeah, that's that die, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Now the next one, I did kind of similar. They're always going to be a little bit similar in style. I did distress the edges again with my scissors, and I have 1, 2, 3 layers of the Prima Poetic Rose paper pad, which I bought it Tuesday morning. A couple weeks ago, they got in a little bit of Prima paper and some embellishments and stickers. And I found the Poetic Rose collection, so I snatched it up because I love Prima paper. You can buy it at scrapbook.com. You can buy it at the Rubber Buggy. You can buy it online, I think, at Joann's, and online at different places. But it is a retired collection, so, and it was just retired. So your best bet is probably if you find it at Tuesday Morning or Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby always seems to carry ones that have just been retired. So it's a great place to look. And so, and then I fussy cut out this vase with these flowers in it. And I did it 4 times and glued them together. And then put some foam tape behind that because it's such a small image, and then I put this little bow on it with this little round flower button that I think was something that was my mother's. I got her sewing stuff after she passed away. And then I put this little, I put my 3, well no, I did 5 flowers on this one. So I did the 3 bigger ones, and then a little teeny one on the left and another little teeny one. And most of these flowers I either picked up from Tuesday Morning or Hobby Lobby. In fact, that's pretty much the only place I buy my flowers. Except for this spray of flowers, the pink spray, I got that at Dollar Tree. And just die cut out the greenery, and then I put some greenery on this side behind a little pink flower. I put my pink pearls on the top left corner and the right corner, and another one on the right corner to balance it out. And I didn't pop the paper up this time. I just layered it 4 times. And there's a layer of gray cardstock in there as well. And but I popped up the vase of flowers, or the posies, whatever it's called. Probably very common in Victorian days. And I put the pretty posy vase picture on that side, and on that side die cut out in gray, and then with the smaller die cut in white. And both of those big die cuts, shaped die cuts, came from AliExpress, and they were cheap. They were like $4 or something. And then the heart die cut and the Love You die cut came from Spellbinders, and I picked that up at Tuesday Morning. And so yeah, that's my card, my 2 cards. So anyways, if you like what you see, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you want to get notifications when I put new stuff up, hit the bell. And I just wanted to thank you for coming by, stopping by, and watching. Everybody's welcome to my channel, and I hope you all have a blessed day. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the people that have subscribed. You guys are awesome. I don't think I could keep doing it without all of your encouragement. So anyways, you all have a blessed day. And let's keep Florida and Georgia and South Carolina and all those places in our prayers. Okay, with this hurricane going on. All right, God bless. Bye-bye.